Hey, welcome back to the channel, Quick Rips. Today we're going to go over a PSA submission. I don't do this a ton, but I did the last one. I enjoyed it. I think other people enjoyed it. I think it's a good insight on the hobby, and a lot of this stuff is mostly stuff that I pulled because I'm not much of a card businessman, I guess. I do this mostly for fun. So I don't like buy a ton of raw stuff and try to flip it. So most of this stuff is stuff I graded that I pulled because I spent so much money pulling the cards. I want to grade the good ones and sell some of the ones that I really don't have any interest in collecting. Maybe somebody else does and they can enjoy it. And then I'll keep some too. So I don't know. I know all the grades, just full disclosure. I do not have the self-control to not do that cool thing that PSA has, and the reveal. I don't know if you made a submission to PSA, but on their app, it's really cool. You can reveal the cards, but kind of flipping them over. So it's kind of neat. So I don't have the self-control to wait. One day, maybe I'll get that self-control, but as of now, I don't. I think this was a 30 card. I think it was a 30 card submission. It wasn't anything crazy, but some cool stuff nonetheless. What do we got? All right, so we'll go over I don't know where we'll start, but all right. Well, we can get rid of all this. They do package it very nicely. The cool thing on the PSA app now is they give you an estimate of the value of the cards, which is pretty cool. They're getting integrated with eBay and stuff, so you can just list the cards right on eBay if you want. They give you estimated values, so definitely kind of cool. I think it's 30 cards, so where do we want to start? We'll start with this stack right here. So I'll probably zoom in a little. You guys get a better look at the cards. Appreciate you tuning in. First time tuning in, I appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe. I always have tons of content. I always get the latest products out there. I do rip lots of each product, so I do usually do cases or more than cases. So anyway, I do my own PSA submissions. I don't sub it out to a third party, so just full disclosure, I do my own. This was a card I pulled from a 2020 Dunruss case. It's not like a high-end card, but I thought it looked really clean. And grading fees, since I'm a PSA card collector member, it's about $20 a card. I think it's $18.99 plus tax and shipping to say $20 a card. So this card raw probably doesn't do much. It's just a rated rookie, but as a PSA 10, it does pretty well. So I thought it was worth the risk, and it looked real clean. The 2020 Dunruss, they did a great job of quality control. So that was a 10. This is a Victor Optic. This was my first attempt at grading an Optic Victor. I had like 10 of them, and this was one of the only ones I thought looked really clean. So figured I'd submit it, and it came out a 10. So that was good. If you watch my last video, I had 9 purple shocks I submitted, and 100% of them got PSA 10s. So I thought, hey, I'll get a 10 again. And I got my first 9. I don't know. It looks the same as all my other ones I submitted. Maybe the top makes it a 9. So I got my first purple shock 9. Anthony Richardson, I don't submit a ton of his cards. This one got an 8, so that's a really crappy grade. On modern cards, anything 8 and below is not good. It hurts the value versus raw. 9 seems to be selling for what raw is right now, and 10 obviously adds value. So got an 8. Centering, maybe, don't know. This card's really cool. I was hoping for a 10 on it. It was my only good optic preview pull from that submission, so I got a 10 on that one. Joe Burrow canvas. These cards are really stuck together. Joe Burrow canvas, another, just like the Jordan Love, got a 10. Normally I don't submit inserts, but I just said, hey, why not? it's a Stroud and it's a Prism. It's like, it is a Prism, so I said, it might be worth it. It got a 10, so it was worth the submission. I didn't know how a chain reaction would grade, so let's start 10 pile. We'll do a 10 pile over here. We'll see how we did. We'll do an 8 pile, a 10. I got a mythical right here. I had no clue how to grade a mythical. And it got a 9, so I was pretty upset about that one. It looks clean to me. It could be a corner there. I don't really know how to grade a mythical. I wasn't sure, to be honest. Purple Shock Puka got a 10. That was good. And then a CJ Stroud base card. I have more there, but my CJ Stroud base cards have been getting brutalized. I guess the centering was off on this one. Got an 8, so that's terrible. So 2 8s, 2 9s. Look at this stack. This card was probably one of the ones I wanted a 10, not the most, but one of the most. It was my Victor Wembanyama Purple Shock. His cards do really well at 10, so this was my Optic Purple Shock, and I got a 10. So I was super excited about that. Looks real clean. We got 2 Victor base cards here. Select, nothing crazy. It got a 10 as well. I do really well in my Victor submissions. This is a Victor Prism. I'm 100% with my Victor Prism so far. That got a 10 as well. Victor, another Victor Blue, got a 10. Got a lot of background noise. Sorry about that. Got a lot of background noise. All right, sorry about that. Victor Blue got a 10. That's the premier level. That's only like a $60 card, so I just thought, hey, why not submit it? This card I was hesitant to submit, but I'm glad I did. Brandon Miller, I haven't been submitting any of his cards, and I wish I had. He's a second guy in the draft class with value. This was a silver, and I looked it up, and it does like $200 as a 10, so definitely worth the investment. Victor Prism Base, these go for 120 still. Got a 10. 100% on those. They're really easy to... Prism this year is super easy to figure out, the centering. So, I don't know. Bryce Young, this is a pink. Got a 10 on that. His cards don't go crazy, but as a PSA 10, it's worth it. This card was a short print. It's a Tank Dell fire emoji. It also got a 10. Kind of easy, too, to tell the centering on some of these. So, 10 piles stacking up pretty good. Bryce Young, I really wanted a 10 on this one. This is a case hit. Rookie Kings, his cards don't do great unless they're 10s. So Rookie Kings grade very well. My Stroud got a 10. This one got a 10. So they do grade very well. So pretty good. T-Law, this was for my Optic case rip. This is the base card, I believe. Oh, yeah, my base card. Got a 10. It's a high risk, high reward. I wouldn't say high reward, but high risk card, because it's like if you grade it and it doesn't 10, you wasted your money, because it's a $20 card, raw, or a 9. So 10 makes it like an $80 card, maybe 70. T-Law on the Purple Shock, and we got a 10. So that's cool. PSA said that's like 130. Levis, I think this is a Shock. Haven't graded much of his stuff. Got a 10. I do take a ton of time, guys, cleaning my cards, inspecting them, so I don't submit just random stuff. If you're wondering why my 10 stack is kind of high, I do spend like a ton of time scrutinizing my cards before I submit them. And even when I do that, I still make a ton of mistakes. So in the graders, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of luck involved in this. This is my Dan Marino Downtown from Optic 2021 I pulled for my case break. I think I pulled every one of the cards I've graded. I think I have pulled myself so far. Dan Marino Downtown. I want this one for my PC, so I'm hoping a 10, and it got a 10. I only PC Downtowns that are 10s, so Very cool. This was a weird card I normally wouldn't submit, but it looked really clean. It was a Hendon Hooker, I think, fire emoji. And it got a 10 as well. So, pretty good. This is an Amon-Ra Purple Shock. I pulled this on a break. It's my son's card. I was hoping to get a 10, but it got a 9 somehow. I don't know why. I thought this was a 10, but that's just the way it goes. My other Purple Shock CJ, they hit me with another 9. This card's a 10 to me, but it's weird. My last one, I got 9 10s, and this one I got 2 9s on my Shock CJs. Will Levis, I think this is a Shock, got a 10. So, Jerry Rice Downtown, I knew this was not going to get a 10. I was hoping for a 9 at best, and it got a 9. The condition's great, but the centering, I pulled this card, like I knew right away. Look at the centering on the top to bottom. I just thought, I didn't feel comfortable selling this card until I graded it because I didn't want someone complaining about it. So I just felt like it was more ethical to grade it and get it slabbed as a 9 versus sell it and have someone complain about how badly it was centered, because you can see top to bottom, it's like, it's really bad. So I was lucky I didn't get an 8 on that one. So Aiden O'Connell, mythical again. I don't understand mythicals. I got a 9. To me, it's a 10. The corner looks maybe just like the other Burrow, but not sure how that could have got a 9. I don't understand the mythical at all. And then we have a CJ Stroud base, got a 9. So didn't do well on those. So you can see my stacks. 10's real high. I got 2 8s. 2 cards that are, nothing crazy. 2 8s. It was a 70% gem rate. I did the math. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 7 9s. This card's not really much. 1, 2. These cards are, we got 2 Stroud Shocks, 2 Mythicals, and Rice. So I knew the Rice was going to get a 9. And then the 10s we did real well. Nothing monstrous. Some Levis, Marino. I'll keep that in my PC. A lot of this stuff I'll probably sell because I don't collect a lot of these guys. So Bryce Young, I definitely don't collect him. He's a sell. Tank Dell, that card's cool. I think he's gonna have a big season. Wemby, those cards are always just cool. There's only like 17,000 of those on the market. So this card I was excited to get a 10 because I don't have any Miller cards. And then one of these was my son's, the blue, or Wemby. This one I'm probably the most excited about. I don't know why, I just am. I think optic's hard to gem, so I don't know the value of it, but it's probably like a $350 card, maybe. I'm not really sure, but pretty cool. Puka, and then my low-end stuff got all gems, which was, when you submit low-end, if you don't get a gem, it was a waste of money. So most of my low-end got gems, so they just go from like $20 cards to 80 to 120, so it's always good when your low-end stuff gets gems. But anyway, that was my submission. I submit everything myself. I take my time cleaning it. I don't use any card cleaner or anything like that. I just use a microfiber cloth and penny sleeves and card saver ones like they advise you to, and I send them in. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more.